Okay, take two of my recording. So today is May 8th, 2025. No, yeah, May 8th, 2025. It's currently 6:24 a.m. in the morning. And so the reason why I'm recording this video is because when I was walking this morning, about 4:30 a.m. in the morning, there was this one thought that has been bugging me for a while now. And I know I did record a video on this while I was walking. It was just like 3 days ago, but I didn't post it because, it's too noisy outside. Well, it was 4 a.m., but there were, dogs and motorcycles, cars passing by, and so the walk was not really audible. Plus, I'm too shy to put up a camera in front of my face like this and, talk, be seen recording or vlogging. And that got me thinking, what am I so afraid of? And that is the question for today. Why or what are you so afraid of? I've got a lot of things that is on my mind. And other people have a lot of things that is going on with their mind as well. They have a lot of things to take care of. They have a lot of responsibilities. And it just bugs me out that what am I so afraid of, Why can't I speak in front of everybody? Or why am I too shy to do things? And to be honest, I can't blame myself or I can't blame other people for being shy about doing something. It's just because we're so shaped. I think it's because we're so shaped in the society that we have to become proper, that we have to become gentle with our actions to show that we are. How do I put this? We have to become disciplined with what we do. And I'm not saying that we do rash stuff or inappropriate stuff in the public, but it's just, let's just say, approaching a girl and, trying to court them or get their number or something. And I was just thinking, why am I so afraid of that? Why can't I do it? And honestly, the reason why I made this video is I still don't have the answer for that. I don't have the definite answer. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a definite answer as to why I'm so afraid of things. And I'm sure that many people can relate to this. Like, right now, I probably got you asking yourself, what am I so afraid of doing it? I know what I'm saying is repetitive, redundant. But I guess it's just it's just the purpose of reflection that what's stopping you or what's stopping me from doing the things that I like? It's another one of those what if moments. What if I do this? Then, I'm not gonna really lose something out of it. Like, say, I record this stuff in front of everybody in public. No one's gonna come up to me and say, hey, do you mind recording? There are some probably, but most of the time they won't, because most of us are just minding our own businesses, and it's not really for them to mind. Everyone is just minding their own business. So what am I so afraid of? To be honest with you, while I was walking earlier this morning, I had all this stuff figured out. I had my answers. Well, I know what to say when I'm gonna record a video, but right now it just doesn't make any sense. I don't have a definite answer of what I'm gonna say next. It's just I'm winging it. And so I'm just gonna give you a bit of a silence here. Yeah. What am I really so afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid about. I guess we're all afraid of the uncertainty. We're all afraid of what happens next. And I think that's the beauty of it. You don't know what's going to happen next. It's a mystery. I think I've heard this somewhere. It's a quote or something that says, it will always be a no unless you ask. Or it will always be a mystery unless you do something about it. And right now I actually like this girl at the local cafe that we have near our school. And I've always, I always get there and just keep ordering stuff, but I'm not really doing something about it. And now I'm just asking myself, what am I so afraid of it? Am I afraid of rejection? Probably. Actually, that is it. I am afraid of rejection. We are so afraid of being rejected to the point that we just stop doing something that we wanted. And I don't think that I have to be afraid of it, because people envy courage and confidence. And for me, I'm always seen as the confident guy. I'm always seen as the guy who doesn't hesitate to ask. I'm not I'm not those people that pushes their friend and say, hey, can you go ask them this for me? Like, I don't double think, or I don't hesitate when I need something. And so I'm wondering, why do I even feel afraid when most of the time people are afraid as well? I just go walk up to this girl and just say, hey, I think you look pretty. Can I maybe get your Instagram or number or something? Or at least do you have a boyfriend? Me personally, I don't really know what to say. I'm not good at picking up girls in the traditional way, but maybe I should try that sometime. And I don't get the part where that's embarrassing. Or maybe if you get rejected, part of you feel embarrassed, but most of the time people will just look at you and say, damn, this guy got the game. Or I mean, not the game, but this guy has the balls to ask something bold like that to someone else in front of a crowd, in front of a stranger, and get rejected straight up. And I don't think that's embarrassing at all. For me, if I saw someone do it in public, I'd be, shit, that guy has the balls. And so this brings us down to the title of this topic is, what are you so afraid of? I know picking up girls is not the same for every context. It's not going to be the same when you're hunting for jobs or doing something big, or any what if moment that you have. But maybe you could just take this time with me, of course, or after this video, I guess, to reflect on, why are you so afraid of doing this, doing that you have always wanted to do? What's stopping you? What's there? What are the pros and the cons of your actions? And what is your intent towards something? You have to be sure of your intent. Be confident and do something about it. Me personally, I'm not really a big fan of talking to a camera or showing my friends that I am talking in front of a camera. But recently, I just showed them that, hey, I'm editing this video. Well, it didn't really say it like that, but I just say, hey, I'm gonna show you this video. What are your thoughts about it? Or at least I just stream it on Discord, and then they see it, and then nothing really happens after that. I think people doesn't really care much enough about things that you're doing. For the most part, they're probably even, man, this guy got the balls. And so this video is probably coming up to a different way that I intended it to be, which you don't need to know because it's already gone off my mind. I swear this video was going to turn out better when I was walking, but you don't always get the part that you want. You don't always get things right, but that is the beauty of it. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's the question for today. Bye bye.